Did you know that some people swear to kill football players if they change their national team? That's what happened to a player that changed his national team for another. Looking to know who it was? Stay tuned as we explore some of the most famous football players who switched their national teams for other teams. Number 1 will shock you. He is popularly known and regarded as the GOAT. It's normal to get professional soccer players playing for the countries they live in and not their native or birth countries. At times, this might be the best choice a player could make. But for Messi, this was far from the case. It has cost him a title that lacks his name, the World Cup. Messi has been a sensation in his league clubs. Still, when it comes to his international career, it hasn't been that pleasing, denying him the title every footballer dreams of having. But the funny thing is, if Messi didn't betray his native country, he could have won a World Cup title in 2010. If you know his history well, you know that he has deep roots in Spain, since his grandparents were born in Spain. The GOAT even moved to Spain with his entire family, so that he could play for Barcelona from his birth country, Argentina. Spain even tried to welcome Messi to the national team. Still, Messi had already decided that he wanted to follow in the footsteps of his idol Diego Maradona. Years later, this proved to be Messi's biggest mistake. Wilfried Zaha is an Ivorian English professional footballer who plays forward for Crystal Palace in the Premier League and the Ivory Coast national team. He is now the most expensive Crystal Palace player. Born in Abidjan, Ivory Coast, he spent his whole career in England. He represented England at every age level and even played 2 senior friendly before switching countries. Due to a lack of chances for England, he chose to play for Ivory Coast, which enraged England because he was well equipped to bring titles to them. Remember the player who almost got killed for changing national teams? Well, here he comes. Diego Costa has been a sensation to many people because of his exceptional performance on the pitch. 1988 saw the birth of this young guy in Lagarto, Brazil. He's 34 years old and a key member of Wolverhampton Wanderers, the team he now plays for, so he's far from being an old guy. Despite playing soccer for Brazil's national team and being born in the region, Diego Costa required a citizenship change. A petition for the change of nationality was submitted to FIFA in 2013, with support from the Spanish Football Federation, which supported the player's request. On March 5, 2014, he played his first friendly match against Spain. Still, he was regrettably humiliated in Brazil, and even plots to kill him were planned. Crazy, right? The last one will shock you, and he's also the national teammate with the next one. Paul Pogba, a French professional football player who competes for the France national team and Serie A club Juventus, was born on March 15, 1993. He usually plays in the center of midfield. However, he can also be a left winger, offensive midfielder, defensive midfielder, or deep-lying playmaker. Before moving to Serie A, Paul Pogba played for Manchester United, where he made a name for himself. He was considered the most expensive player when he moved to Manchester United. Despite being a good player, he chose not to play for his home country, Guinea, where his dad is from. But unlike Messi, his decision has paid off, and he has secured the World Cup title for his country. Did you know that Raheem Sterling was born in Jamaica? Yes, that's right. He spent most of his early years in Jamaica with his mother, after his father was murdered for being a member of gangs in the country when he was only 2. Following the heartbreaking incident, Sterling's mom moved to England when he was only 5, and they have lived there ever since. When he came of age, he chose to play for England, not his mother country, Jamaica. Erling Haaland represents Norway's national team and Premier League club Manchester City as a striker. He is renowned for his speed, strength, and finishing. Haaland is regarded as one of the top players in the world. If you thought it was a mistake to put Haaland on the list, well, he deserves a spot on the list of betrayers of their country. Haaland was born in England and lived there for 4 years before moving to Norway. As both of his parents are Norwegian, and he has been living there for most of his life, it was natural for him to play for the Norwegian national team instead of England. What are your thoughts on that? Do you agree with his decision? Let us know in the comments. Next on, we have a player who has not betrayed one, but two countries. Alaba is the captain of Austria. He was born in Austria after his father, an actual prince of Nigeria, went to study in Austria. His father became a musician while studying. While there, he met Alaba's mother from the Philippines. That means Alaba would have also played for the Philippines national team if he wanted. This breaks many hearts in the Philippines and, of course, Nigeria, knowing that the talent would bring them home many titles. Zlatan Ibrahimovic, a professional soccer player, experienced a difficult life after being born on October 3, 1981, in Malmö, Sweden. While representing clubs in Sweden, the Netherlands, Italy, England, and Spain, he won many scoring championships and guided his squads to 8 straight league triumphs. Ibrahimovic, one of the most divisive characters in sports, published a best-selling autobiography in 2011. He has even been regarded as one of the country's top 3 biggest brands after IKEA and Volvo Motors. Despite being born in Sweden, he would have played for Bosnia or even Croatia since his father is from Bosnia and his mom is from Croatia. Ozil has for sure been one of the best players of all time. On October 15, 1988, soccer player Mesut Ozil was born in Gelsenkirchen, Germany. The soccer skills of this Turkish immigrant's grandson were honed in the Monkey Cage, a neighborhood field enclosed by gates, where he played with pals. The 2010 FIFA World Cup and Mesut Ozil's 3 years with Spanish club Real Madrid helped him establish himself as one of soccer's emerging talents. He chose to play for Germany despite being from Turkey initially. Again, unlike Messi, his decision has paid off since he won the World Cup title. At just 23, we can all agree that Kylian Mbappe has a long way to go despite achieving a lot. The French professional football player has been playing as a forward in Ligue 1 club PSG and the French national team. He has been known for his dribbling abilities and finishing skills, and his speed has been compared to Usain Bolt. However, Mbappe chose to play for France, not his father's home country, Cameroon or Algeria, since his mom is half Algerian. Talking of Mbappe, how much do you know him? Please consider watching 10 things you didn't know about Mbappe using the link in the top right corner. Thank you for watching. We'll see you soon with another great video.